go.
Hello, and welcome back to Supercharged Dungeons and Dragons. So we got off to a little bit of a rough start today because of stuff. Yeah, we were building and painting stuff.
Yeah.
I painted.
I painted too.
I built, kind of.
And he built.
I was napping.
Mostly, Julian mostly.
Really?
Yeah.
And
my head
I
hurt,
built
so
and I
was,
built a
I was
necklace.
laying down.
But you also helped move stuff that
Yes, I did.
that was going to get painted.
I built
But
a
I didn't
necklace.
build a thing though.
Guys,
Smooth.
I built a necklace.
All right.
Wait, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I forgot my fancy knife.
Hello, and welcome back to.
You already said that.
I hope I didn't name the stream the wrong thing because I think this is session 3. I'm pretty sure it's session 3.
It is not session 3.
Yeah.
We've done way more than 3 sessions in D&D.
But I'm not counting the other one. I'm not counting the. Yeah, it is session 3. I'm not counting.
How have we only done 3
I'm not
sessions?
counting Hunt for the Thessalonian. Mom did it again.
What?
She opened the stream while we were streaming.
I'm sorry.
Well, at least we know there's not very much lag.
I know it's working.
Yeah, at least you. Oh, I had. Wow, there's 2 people watching right off the bat. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for tuning in. This normally doesn't happen.
Usually we have 0 until like the set's like 10
That's your
minutes.
fancy knife.
I couldn't find
All right.
It's a butter knife.
All right. So
At least mine is
to
dull.
recap, when we left off, our heroes had just absolutely devastated the Goblin Chief and his underlings
Yep.
in the Goblin's eating cave or the Cragmaw lair.
That eating cave. They eat people in there. We assume.
Oh, that's a good line.
We sue.
We sue. We
What?
sue people.
We will sue the goblins for.
The light behind you keeps turning on.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, for motion. It's motion detected.
It's magic.
It's a motion.
Nobody can see
Wow.
it.
It's a
Nobody can
motion.
I did it.
Yeah.
I guess light.
Nobody
I'm a
can see
magician.
it.
Okay.
Nobody
Okay.
can
So that was enough. So we got.
wizard, Julian.
You're a
see it.
little
Wizard.
No, no.
All right.
No,
So
what?
so going around here, everyone introduce the characters.
Why do I sit here? I always end up being first. All right, I am Cornelius Yeoman, the R. Cochrane Swarmkeeper Ranger. I've been practicing. No, I haven't. I wrote it down.
Arokokra means bird folk.
I'm a giant cockatiel, which is a small cockatoo.
You're a large, small cockatoo.
Yes, I am a large small cockatoo.
Good to know. And you?
I'm Draco Labar, the Dragonborn Eldritch Knight.
That was awesome. I love that.
Dragonborn means dragon fellow.
A dragon fella.
Dragon fella. Right.
I think we got that.
I'm Julian, the changeling wild magic barbarian.
I am Lobelia, the dark elf, also known as a drow, warlock of the Great Old One.
And I am also Julian, the dungeon master.
The most powerful character.
And
Don't forget about
last but certainly not least.
Nikor, the Phantom Rogue Tiefling.
All right. I'm going to turn you up a bit so that the stream can hear you.
Indeed.
Woo!
Indeed.
Now turn it down.
Be able to hear me.
It's gonna hurt my ears.
Yeah. Okay, we'll leave him at 8. That's a good compliment.
I'm a fan.
There you go. He's right. You're right next to the microphone, so you'll be good.
There we go. Okay. So everyone has been left off in this cave. You've just given Sildar Hallwinter a spear and a potion of healing. Not a spear, a mace and a potion of healing. So that he can actually, fight people.
He chucked the healing potion and said it delicious. It's delicious.
He said it delicious.
It's delicious.
All right, so Sildar and Ronan are
Name
like
some
you
people.
can.
Just saying.
Sildar and Ronan, you can tell, are just itching to run into the room with the goblins in it. Like Ronan has already drawn his spear and his shield. He has lit up his shield so he can actually see now.
Not lighting up. Wait, no, it would because she has her things on.
I have my sunglasses.
But
You have
but
your
done.
shades.
At night.
There are sunglasses right behind you, Mom.
She's wearing it.
Shades at night. Oh yeah.
Mom,
She wears her song.
I was around.
Yep. Yep.
To be honest, I didn't even see them. I just remember putting them there.
That's good memory.
All right.
So Sildar is kind of limping. So yeah.
Wonder why.
I wonder why. How many spell slots do you have left?
All of them. I haven't cast anything.
2.
Wait, good
Didn't
berry.
you
I
cast
cast good berry.
invisibility?
I cast good berry.
Oh, sorry, I have 1. Yeah, because I did cast invisibility.
Right.
I cast good berry last time. So.
But hey, hold on.
Wait, no, we took a rest, so I'm fine.
You cast invisibility, and both of you were invisible. So that means you used both of your spell slots.
Oh,
However, you can use your
but
you can use your
I
rod
thought
of
he.
attack. No, he only
Yeah, I
has.
cast my ability on someone else.
But he only has
I
one
use-
invisibility. Oh,
He did it,
Mhm.
not
Yeah.
me. Not
okay.
Me.
So that means yes, you have one spell slot left. You still have your rod of the pack supercharged as well.
Let's get to fighting.
See, I don't think anyone else used any spell slots.
For a
so-
second, I just thought you had long pointy ears. Like, I looked at you and it looked really believable. It's
I
still
do.
does.
All
I'm an
right.
elf.
Sorry, Mom.
So
In the game.
are you going to? So Ronan has already begun to walk off. Do you and
Ronan, get back here.
Sildar
Heal,
is limping behind him. Do you follow him or do you stay here? What do you
I
do?
follow him.
All right.
Yeah.
So everyone's following him. So Ronan is in the lead with his lit up his massive beacon of a shield in the pitch dark cave. And he stops and he's like, I don't think I should go first. I don't think this is a good idea.
Oh, chicken, huh?
And he gestures to his shield.
Yeah.
Still chicken.
I'll go first.
Oh,
I'm used to living
You
in
can
caves.
give the shield to somebody else.
I live
But then he
underground.
can't see.
Yeah, you can. You'll see whoever's using
Sounds to
it.
me like he's scared.
You can't see either.
And I'm not scared.
You probably should be.
I'm not scared. I feel right at home.
I'm a barbarian. I'm not scared.
Good.
I can change it to an elf.
If I'm in
See?
front, I can take my sunglasses off
That's not how changelings work.
because I'll be in the dark and I can see.
Oh, the dark. The warm, comforting dark.
Yeah, do I see anything?
All right. So as you are walking through the caves, actually, Lobelia, since with your superior dark vision, you can see further in the dark than anyone else.
That's
No.
my wife.
Wait, me?
Lobelia.
Thank you.
Is your name Lobelia?
Last I checked, it was.
Hello.
Mom sounds like that.
All right. So
Hello.
do you go back the way that you came, which was like a steep incline that you had to climb up, or do you go a different way? That's kind of just a cave that branches off to the left.
I feel like we should explore. What do you
Yeah.
guys think? I think that we should not go back the way we came.
Yeah, okay.
Explore.
We are explorers.
And Sildar says, I don't know where that leads. They only took me to that room there.
All right, let's go.
Right?
Will you come with us,
Kill.
Sildar?
Sildar's in the lead.
Eat. Yeah,
Just-
lots of eating.
Just so you know, Ronan only fell back because he didn't want to go. He didn't want to be a beacon. Sildar is still like squinting and trying to make his way through the cave in the lead.
It's the eating game. Might as well finish what was supposed to be done there.
All right.
So
let's
he's
go.
like, what do you mean, come with you? I'm the one leading you.
Okay.
And he runs into a wall.
But
'cause
I
he's
can
limping.
see. I'll walk next to you because I can see. I'll make
Alright.
sure you don't hurt yourself.
It's
Hope you don't make that job.
well actually this This cave is actually too small for two people to walk side by side. You have to go single file.
Oh, wait.
Whoa! Oh my gosh, that's very thin. Well,
I
So
don't.
fall in
I
trap.
think that I should be the first person
Okay.
because I can see in the dark.
Okay, so you're going first.
Well,
I'm going
Si-
second.
Sildar's second.
let him walk off a
I'll
little.
Ronan has decided he's going to be at the very back with his beacon.
Oh, okay.
He's ringing up the rear.
I'll be
Okay.
third.
All right.
Wait,
so
but if he's in the
I
very
wanna
back,
be
wouldn't that
there.
leave more attention if there was someone
You,
behind us because they
Solar,
see him
you.
first?
Yep.
If we were in the dark, they wouldn't see
You
us.
should be in the middle.
who's behind Nightcore? You're okay. So you're
I would
fourth.
like to be right behind Bob.
How
Uh,
tall?
Right behind the
Sil-
person behind Bob.
Nightcore is called that spot, and then Draco.
I'll be right
behind
behind Draco.
All right.
Draco.
So
And you're behind me,
the party goes
which means you'd be
Lobelia,
You'd be
Sildar, Nightcore, Draco, Cornelius, Julian. I almost said Nathan. Ronan.
Wait, Dad, if you're
So
wait, I need to say something. If Ronan is the very back, that means he's illuminating. So if someone will see you first.
I mean the non
Which works because you're the barbarian.
the people who can't see in the dark are bringing up the rear, minus Sildar.
Okay.
That name is still something.
He's like basically spearheading everything.
No, see, I have my sword. My sword's taking away all the light that his shield is giving out. So
that was just for flavoring purposes.
What do you
It
mean?
doesn't actually suck up light.
What?
should have did.
That was just for flavor.
But I like it when it's.
It does technically suck up light, but it doesn't suck it up enough to cause like a dim light or darkness.
Changing the world.
No, I'm not.
Now it's just a sword.
All right.
So.
And
All right.
I know to be a butter knife.
So there, as you
Oh,
all
yeah, by
are
the way,
you
it's
all
not
are
actually big
snaking
enough to cut
along
someone, it's
this
just-
passage that is about
A millimeters.
it's about like 55, 60 feet long, and it goes like around in an arc, going from left
But is it
back
the
to
co-
right.
But is the arc of the compass? that came out better in my head.
We're not going in circles, are we?
No, it's just an arc. It's like going
Oh, the
arc.
cover.
And as you come out, Lobelia, as you turn a bit of the arc and something comes into view. This is the passageway that leads off into the rickety old bridge.
Oh.
The rickety old bridge that the goblin was
That the
supposed to keep watch on.
Mhm.
that is now dead.
Can I send Winthrop
I was about to say Philip.
Oliver?
Philip. My name is Philip.
Anyways, Philip.
It's a horse, dude. Why did you say
All right,
like
I want to
Philip?
send Winthrop
All right.
scouting.
Would you
I want to
like?
send
Would
Choco.
His name is Phil. Is
would you like to see? Would you like to see through his senses?
Yes.
All right.
I would.
lucky. I
So
thought
you,
it was
as you can
Spice's.
do that, no, everyone
Wait, where's
is
Spice right now?
where I don't know, Ethan. Where is Spice right now?
Is he outside the cave alone?
You get to choose where
I,
he's your familiar.
he's around my neck, comforting me.
Okay, so he is. And I assume that charcoal's under your hat.
No, he's around my
No.
neck, comforting me.
No.
I need all the animals.
No, there's no goblins near us, really. So
Where's Choco?
I'm just doing this.
There's no goblins.
You're
near
still
us.
in very
Really?
hostile territory.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'm just doing this.
He's-
I want to
he's just
see
having
what's.
fun.
I want to scout.
All right.
I
So
see.
as you send Winthrop, and you see you can see through his eyes and hear through his ears. Also, you're blind to your own surroundings, so it's like your
I'm
your
in a
mind.
trance.
Yes. Well, you can still speak. You just can't hear yourself speaking.
Okay.
So Winthrop flies ahead over the bridge. There's a choice. Do you continue all the way across the bridge, where there is a slight left turn, or do you turn left on the bridge, which is another arc? They both seem to lead to a similar direction, but the place where the bridge runs over, the one where if you turn left, there's actually that's where the stream that flows out of the cave is coming from.
I will turn left.
All right. So, oh, that's cool.
It's really cool.
I use every single one.
You should show everyone.
Show the stream.
Please show everyone.
All right.
How can we put this into Dungeons and
All right.
Dragons somehow?
Show them your talents. I mean talents.
Just.
Well, while this has all been happening, I've been making something with these little balls, and I made this giant sphere.
Magnet.
Magnets, yes.
Yeah.
Please don't hold it so close to my computer.
They're magnets, tiny little magnets, and then
Please
they
don't
fit
drop
perfect. I won't drop it, Julie.
Okay.
It's very big.
All right. So as you turn left and you go off the go over here and beyond here, you run up the stream for about 20-30 feet and you go into this room.
Okay.
What you see is this cavern is half filled with 2 pools of water. A narrow waterfall high in the eastern wall feeds the pool, which drains out the western end of the chamber to form the stream that flows out of the cave mouth. Low fieldstone walls serve as dams to hold the water. A wide exit stands to the south, while 2 smaller passages lead west. You have come through one of the smaller passages, specifically the one that the water is rushing through.
Well, time to go swimming.
And it looks like the larger passage is the one that comes off the rickety bridge.
What's the swimming you guys talking about?
Okay.
The sound of the waterfall echoes through the cavern, making it difficult to hear. There are 3 goblins. There are 3 goblins who look like they're standing guard, and one of the goblins is just kind of walking around.
What are they
doing
guarding?
something.
They're just guarding the waterfall?
Well, this room seems to have nothing remarkable in it, but there are stone steps leading. Which way? Let's just say there are stone steps leading up to another room beyond.
Ooh.
All right.
I think we need to.
Mom,
Oh.
have Winthrop make a stealth check.
Oh. Is that a.
Rolls a natural one.
No, that's all checks are with a d20.
Stone's full.
Making
Everyone
sure.
does.
Oh yeah, I need to.
8.
You rolled an 8 plus. Let's see. Winthrop is an owl, so his stealth bonus is +3, so that's an 11. Winthrop rolls an 11.
Is that pass?
That depends.
That depends how you say it.
What are your 11? None of the goblins notice him.
Yes. Fly, Winthrop, fly.
Hey, can I see your eyes?
Yes, you can. All people with Find Familiar can do that.
Ooh,
Hey, does that mean I can send? Can I send charcoal? Can I send charcoal next to where the waterfall comes out to try to investigate it? And I can
Next to where the waterfall. Well, so were you like relaying all this information to your party as you saw?
Yeah.
All right. So the rest of you can hear that Lobelia is kind of talking like she can't hear herself because she can't.
I'm talking really loud.
And you're
I
actually
can't
you're
hear
talking
us.
even louder since what you're hearing is a
It's
waterfall.
really loud.
I can't
So
hear.
she's practically shouting. So
Wait, should she roll
actually
stealth
now
check?
you roll me a stealth
Oh,
check.
no.
Rolls a natural one.
There's a waterfall.
It's
The
Everybody be quiet. 13.
Ooh, that's probably good. That probably good.
Guess what I rolled?
A 20.
A 1.
I won.
Nobody
Yeah.
That's a 1 minus 1. So actually I rolled a 0.
Oh, my word.
Aw, kitty.
Kitty.
Wait, guys, doesn't that wait? I didn't know that.
Don't be your kids.
I thought that the goblins could hear really loud, like really well.
No,
They got
goblin-
big ears. But now they're just like,
Do
I'm
elves hear a lot because they've got pointy ears?
Well, he said big, not pointy.
Apparently not. She's over here shouting at us.
Yeah.
I said big ears, not pointy ears.
Goblins have 8 wisdom. Their passive perception is 9.
You dumb compared to me.
They don't clean their ears out.
That could be part of it actually.
Gross. All right, can we change?
Here,
Okay,
clean
let's
out
keep
your
going.
ears with my knife.
Oh my
Clean out
god.
your ears with-
Okay.
And I'll eat it.
Okay.
All right. So
Well then.
you all hear all of this, and you want to send Charcoal to the Twin Pools cave.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Have Charcoal make a stealth check.
Yay.
And remember, it's with +3 because owls have a +3. Okay, yeah, they did not. He as you let Charcoal, he zips out of your hand. He flies over the rickety bridge, veers left. Are you seeing through his eyes? All right, so you are now in a trance as well, and you're watching. He zips from shadow to shadow, all the way into the cave, past the stone, kind of grabs onto the pillars and hides for a little bit, and he zips to the next pillar and hides, and he zips and he hides in the shadow of the waterfall. So
What does he see?
from this vantage point,
What would have happened to him while he's in this trance and he's
Hold on.
he just zips back to his own consciousness. Nothing happens to him. If Charcoal dies, if Charcoal or Winthrop die, and they're in their trances, they just zip back to their own consciousness.
Why?
Good.
Because
that was
magic.
my thing, yeah.
If he dies, he'd be stuck there.
That's what I'm saying. What happens to him? What would happen to his consciousness since it's with the animal and then the animal dies?
No, and besides, if the animal dies, it doesn't actually die. It's just dispelled, and you cast the spell again and bring it back.
But it costs money.
It does cost money, yes.
But I think
From-
I'm safe
from
with
the-
my
okay,
400
so-
gold.
Winthrop is currently standing on the bridge.
My
kind
hard work.
Winthrop is currently standing on the bridge, the weird wall thing that's holding in the water. So he's hiding, and he's hiding, like using his little feathers to hide behind the wall. So he's not making any attempts to go further. But Draco, from Charcoal's vantage point, you can see all the way into the room with the steps.
Room with the steps. I don't know what that is, but room with the steps.
The one that I described earlier.
Room with the steps.
It looks like sacks and crates of looted provisions.
Provisions. I like provisions.
You can see sacks and crates of looted provisions piled up in the south end of the cave, and it looks like a pretty large cave as well.
Looks like we're gonna borrow
Is there any
some.
stuff?
Looks like we're gonna borrow some
Hey,
stuff,
is
but
there,
not doing
hey,
that.
you guys don't know. Only I do.
You have to
Tell
keep
Well,
that
are you
covered.
relaying information?
Wait, what are there?
No, can I say something? Can I say something? He's
Well,
really.
it just looks like your Charcoal is too far away to tell 100%, but it's just
I'm
It's
not
interesting.
cool.
It's-
He wants to know what he's seen before he'll tell us.
well, I mean, he wants to know so he can tell us.
Listen, Jimmy. He's relaying the information. He's like, and
So,
he pauses.
are you going to relay information to the rest of your party?
I don't know what it is yet.
Well, are you relaying what I'm
Are
saying?
you
to
wanting to tell us?
Not yet.
Okay.
I knew it.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. Can you see this?
Deceived us.
All right.
Hey, I'm gonna
Nobody just sit down.
I gotta
Yeah.
make sure.
I didn't hear what you
This
said.
I've been trying to
door-
talk for a while. Nobody's cares.
There's coals and
I have an
embers
idea.
from the remains of a large fire in the very center of the room.
And Joe.
What? Ethan wants to say something.
Oh, it's not funny anymore. Just keep
Oh.
going.
Sorry.
And there seems to be a large bugbear, a wolf, and 2 goblins in this room.
Time to go in.
All right. So, have you relayed are you going to relay any information?
I just want to say follow me.
All right. Okay. So, do you
No, I wanna say-
advance forwards?
No, I want to
I do
say.
not follow him.
No, I want to say, follow me and get your weapons up.
I will not follow him.
And do you advance?
But we know.
And-
I mean, we know that his familiar went right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you do know.
Then your party isn't happy with you because you're not telling us what.
But you don't know that he even sees anything worth anything. He
Well,
just
if he's
said
just gonna say follow
him.
me, I'm not following him. He just says follow me and then assumes that we're gonna follow him.
You said follow me and draw your weapon.
Well, he's the one. He's the
Okay,
yeah.
tell
Follow me
me.
and draw
Okay,
your weapons.
why?
That means it's
Why?
time to attack. All right. So
Okay,
do you advance?
what are we attacking? I would like to know why
No.
we're attacking.
Also, you can't hear what he's saying
We
because you're
advancing?
still in Winthrop's consciousness.
Oh,
Do you come back?
waterfalls. Yes, I'm back.
All right.
So,
Winthrop.
are we moving
back to you.
forward? Are we going there?
I'm
But
I
you
don't know
know
what
yet.
it is.
Okay.
All right. So you said, do you advance? Do you go forward?
Only if
Yes.
he tells me
All
what
right.
is happening.
So he's
And you run straight into a wall because you're still in Charcoal's consciousness. Roll stealth.
Six,
9.
9, yes.
What's your
That's 19.
Oh, actually, you have to roll with disadvantage because you have heavy armor equipped. So roll again. You're lucky. You clank into the wall, and all of your metal stuff is clanking together. And like you can just Charcoal can just barely hear it because you're still in his consciousness.
I want to get out.
But none of the goblins even blink. All right, so you're back.
I'm back. Oh god.
All right, so what are we fighting?
Yeah, what are we fighting?
Stuff.
So
I'm not following,
you,
so tell me.
you
What are we
know
fighting?
you know that there are 4 goblins
There are
in
4
the
goblins.
Twin Pool Cave, and you know that there is a bugbear, a wolf, and 2 more goblins in the larger cave.
All right, so does he tell us that?
Do you tell them that?
Sure, but
Okay, I'm not following.
I say stay behind me.
All right.
Don't you follow.
How are you? Excuse me. How are you? Just like, tell them what you're saying.
Yes.
Be Draco.
There are goblins and a wolf
And
so-
the bugbear.
and a bugbear. Draw your weapons and get ready for battle. Stay behind me.
Remember, this was after he like ran into a wall and regained his composure.
He's not regained yet. Follow me. Basically, talking to the wall.
Follow me. Draw your weapons. Enemy.
Enemy.
Like the hammer bounces back. Palm. Okay. So
Okay, charcoal flies back.
as you are you
Michael
making?
will be right back. Michael will be
Oh,
Hey,
all right.
Charcoal flies
I'll be
back. Look, charcoal flies back.
All right.
And he curls into
Nightcore.
a ball.
Nightcore seems to be taking a little bit of a break. I'm gonna go get a water bottle.
I just thought of this. Wait, does sending
Also,
your,
Ethan, you're not allowed to drink water at my table ever again.
does sending
Because
The water needs to be down. I have my water down here.
does sending your familiar
It's a water bottle.
No, but you've spilled.
Hey
like-
Julian,
you still
Not with a cup. I have
Does
never once
sending-
spilled with my water bottle.
Julian,
Oh, that's true.
hey
It
Julian.
was with a cup. I have
I
never
forgot
once
about that.
Wait, does your familiar doing something that counts as an action?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Count as stop it. You're
What do you mean? What?
like sending my familiar to go into battle. Does that count as an action?
That's a free action because your familiar acts on its own.
Okay.
And it obeys your commands.
Okay, so
That would be part of your.
where's Ted? He went to. He
I thought we
went.
went over this. Ted is no longer here.
No,
he
he's-
ran back
he went
to
back.
he ran back to
No,
warn
he went
Tristan.
back.
He ran back to warn Tristan and
He
everyone
was
in
my
Hawkins.
best friend.
All right.
Snap out of it.
So anyway, gosh dang it! You made me lose my train of thought. In combat, you can speak as a free action. So whenever you hit someone and you hit someone again with your bonus action, you can still talk if you want to. So that would be part of your free action speaking to command your familiar to do something.
Because I was hoping when we go into like when we can see them, I wanted to go and put my hat right here and open it up a bit, and then I say go, and then have charcoal zip out like a rocket.
Well, the thing is, that would require the use an object action because that would technically be you using an object. So
All right.
It would just be charcoal, like flicking the hat up and then zipping up.
I know, like the rocket launcher. Like,
I can shoot dragons
All
out of
right,
my
we're
hat.
getting
Alright.
off track.
no.
He's back.
No,
Nightcore's
Well,
back.
actually, that was a very reasonable question.
All right.
Ethan. I don't know what you're talking about.
Now we
He
can
keeps
keep going.
going on.
We're going to
Sit
press on now that
Alright.
Nightcore is back.
He had to take a rest.
All right. So you are actually Draco. Do you push past Lobelia or do you let her take the lead as she has been?
No, I pushed past her.
All right. So you push past. You push past
She will remember.
I built
Nightcore.
my cloak at him.
Nightcore,
Is that-
Sildar, and Lobelia, who is billowing her cloak at you. So it's a bit hard to like get around her.
Oh, that's smart.
So you do.
And I slide under her. I baseball slide under.
That's correct. You would have to roll after that.
No, like that. And
Are
I
you
slide.
actually going to do that?
Yes, I
Can't
go
use
like
roll acrobatics.
I go down.
Roll for acrobatics and stealth.
Oh boy.
10.
For acrobatics.
For acrobatics, well, what's your wait? What's your dexterity modifier? What's your acrobatics modifier?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, right?
+1.
All right, so that's 11. Explain to me again what you were trying.
Oh, yeah, that's not
That was loud.
You semi-successfully go and do a slide, kind of a slide under a little flip of Lobelia's billowing cloak. But the weapons that you are not holding in your hand fall off and fall to the and hit the ground with a clatter.
And
I'm holding my
okay,
picks.
wait,
Yeah,
roll
I
for the guys.
I said the ones that they don't that you're not holding.
Except for my knife. It's just right
Looks
here.
like we're
Looks like we're going to early combat.
Free weapons.
The
Nightcore was about to say something.
yes, Nightcar.
I sneak under the bridge really fast.
All right. Hang on a
Wait,
sec.
you have to roll for those people.
All right. Roll for stealth. So you're stealthing under the bridge.
Yep, I get to roll with advantage with boots.
Yes. Since this does work with you're trying to be quiet. So yes, the boots do give you advantage.
Didn't you have to roll for the
20.
owls?
I have 20.
You rolled a 20. Okay.
No. I rolled a 13 plus my modifier.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That's what I meant. I should have phrased that better. All right.
Said you
Is,
rolled.
for everyone else, are you going to rush in advance, or are you going to hide?
I'm in front. Okay?
Are you going to rush in and attack, or are you going to hide?
Russian in attack.
All right.
Russian attack.
Russian
Russian attack, like the video game. Let's jump out of a
Russian
helicopter.
attack.
Get your rifle. Wait.
No, and worse.
All right. No. Stop. Stop. All right.
One should go on the left path, some should go on the curved path.
Mhm.
Well, the thing is, to do that, you would need to jump 20 feet to the ground.
I see.
So that would not be that would be somewhat detrimental to your health.
Detrimental sounds fun.
All right. So explain to me in what order are you?
Me, front.
You're in the front. I was in the front,
So
so,
you're second.
I'm second.
Sildar.
I was
Draco is hiding under the bridge.
I was behind whoever was.
You mean
I said I-
Nightcore.
I said I wanted to rush into battle.
Nightcore is hiding under the bridge. You.
I'm going to. I mean, I'm not going to hide, but I'm not going to rush in. I'm going to hold back.
All right. So everyone's like coming around you.
Yeah.
As you see some goblins. You see, actually, the goblin who was supposed to be keeping watch on this very bridge, as Draco gathers up his weapons, puts his axes back on his belt, like he goes, and then he starts running in with his pickaxes raised. The goblin rounds the corner and like with his scimitar out.
Scimitar.
His
Oh,
scimitar out, and he just jumps backwards. Roll for initiative.
Yeah, I want to go
Hack
first.
one to pieces.
Roll for initiative.
let's do
What am
this.
I rolling?
2.
20?
My initiative bonus.
18.
All right. plus your initiative bonus.
21.
All right. Remember these numbers. Hang on.
I jump. I'm like in the back. I jump around everyone. Just one.
I rolled, with my modifier, I got a 22.
All right. So
I don't know my.
who rolled
very
who rolled the above 20?
Me.
Hey,
All right.
Where's my initiative?
Stop. What did you roll?
21.
What did you roll?
22.
All right.
Hey, I was so close
So,
to the first one.
Nikor, mark down that you are first in initiative order.
Wait, guys, where is
You are
my?
second.
Where's the initiative?
Top
Oh, I
middle.
should have got that one.
Top middle.
All right. Who rolled above a 15?
That's
Okay, right here, right here.
intelligence.
Oh.
All the way up at the top.
Plus one.
Plus one. I got a 3.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not last.
Did anyone roll above a 15?
I did 21.
Yeah, I know. I've already counted you.
I rolled an 8, so I have a 9.
I rolled a 1.
Wait, what's your initiative?
Well, you have
One.
higher dexterity.
You rolled a.
So you rolled a 2.
I have 2.
Okay, so that's a flat 6.
I have 9.
And
That's a flat 6.
Guys, I'm putting my knife on.
Ronan also
took
rolled a 2.
That's funny.
So who wants? What did you roll?
Ronan isn't
9.
here.
9. All right.
Ronan isn't here.
So first, second.
No. Oh, nice.
So first,
Nice comic book.
second.
Something wrong with this guy.
Well, what did you roll, Gabriel?
Is it
Who
broken?
rolled a
Wait, is it
three?
rigged?
3.
I think it's really
So
Let's see mine.
that means
Look at that.
Let's see this.
in a strange
20.
turn,
I showed
All
the
right,
natural
that's
20
Okay,
for sure.
Stop. Please, please
third,
stop.
and then so 3, 9.
2.
Sildar rolled a 6. So which one is going to go first, Ronan or you?
You. Ronan isn't here.
Ronan's in the very back, dude.
Wait, I get to go
Oh,
first.
he is. Okay.
I got a 2.
No, we'll go before.
before
Like
him.
which one is going
Oh,
to
I'll
take
go
their
before
turn
him.
first? Okay.
Yeah.
Because you were the very, he was in the very back, so
All right.
it's only fair if you go first. I'm standing up for you.
Man, I appreciate that.
After all, I am a
So-
bird, and I have follow up according to you.
All right.
You literally do have all of those.
I don't though. That's the thing. I mean, I do, but I don't. But I do. But
You guys better give me something to attack.
what if I don't?
That's good.
You can't touch.
All right.
I'll hack your bird to pieces.
Nikor, as usual, you are up first.
Alright. I was hiding, so can I use my sneak attack on that goblin?
Since you are successfully concealed, you have advantage on your next attack.
Wait, what's his initiative?
Alright.
Guys, I'm gonna use the bathroom. And how do I look? I got a knife.
What's
You do have a knife.
No,
I'm
nice.
going to
I found the
attack.
holder for it.
With
It's
what?
not the holder for it.
Right here.
Oh, you're gonna
Punch
rush
the
out
table,
from
don't
your
step
hiding
over the
spot.
Yep.
All right, so you're no longer hidden. That would mean you lose your advantage.
What's Nicholas' initiative? Then?
And can I attack from my hiding spot?
You can shoot your bow at him.
No.
Okay,
that's
sure. Do I
fair.
still get my sneak attack bonus?
If you attack an opponent with advantage, you automatically gain sneak attack.
What's Nicholas' initiative?
He's a rogue, so he gets a lot. I think this is the
14.
same as yours. 14. That's the total. With advantage,
Yeah.
that's a miss.
Dang it.
All right, so you still have your bonus action, so you can attempt to hide once more.
I'm already hiding.
If you fire a ranged attack, you give away your position.
Alright, fine. Cunning action, hide.
All right, roll for stealth.
With advantage.
That's true. 'Cause-
20.
Oh.
Yeah, you come out, shoot your bow, and then
Yes.
disappear back into the shadows as you're drawing your next arrow.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
If you could only hit.
Wait, it's my turn.
Cornelius, it is your turn.
All right, I would like to shoot.
Who?
Him.
Why?
I would like to.
I mean, he's like standing right behind you,
I
so
would
you
like-
just go.
I would like to walk in front of people. Well, yeah, because I was in the back. What?
You cannot. You cannot move through another creature's space, but
Then how does
since you are all running on the bridge, you could fly off the bridge and into one of the passages.
While I'm flying,
Who are you shooting at?
him.
Goblin.
Bugbear.
Were you relayed the fact that there is a bugbear?
Yes, he told me.
All right. First, I need to see if your movement can get
Wait,
you
why
that
you
far.
I thought we were fighting the goblins.
One,
There's a bugbear.
Yeah, there's a bugbear.
Yeah, but the goblins are the one that saw us.
Oh, there's a bugbear.
20, 23.
You're going to go in and rage a bugbear, and then we have a goblin to deal with too.
Yeah, your movement can't carry you nearly far enough to get into the
All
cave.
right,
with the
fine. I'll
bugbear.
go fly yeet.
Are you going to fly into the cave as far as you can go?
No, I'm not shooting at the. Actually, I kind of want to.
No, there are two caves. There's the one with the pools where the goblins are, and the bigger
Can I
one
fly
next
far
to
enough to see the bugbear so I can shoot it?
No, you can't. I just
Okay,
said that.
fine. I will fly off the bridge so I don't shoot my friends. And while I'm flying over to like a passage or something, I'll shoot the goblins.
Down here and in here. Okay.
Roll.
Roll to hit. Roll to, actually, are you going to send Spice after it?
Deal 6 damage.
Are you going to send Spice after the goblin you are firing at to distract it?
How do you think I can deal extra damage with my companion?
No, that's what your swarm
Well, then I
does.
want to do it with my sword, yes, but sure.
That means you get advantage on your attack.
Double die.
Spice can take the help action on an enemy.
All right, I'm ready.
Roll.
20.
He's not.
Nat 20. That's a crit. So it automatically
I'm
hits.
so glad I had advantage. If I didn't, I would have rolled a 4.
Roll the damage and then double it.
Okay. Plus my d6.
D8 plus D6
Plus d6.
plus your bonus,
Which is
which is 3 since it's dexterity. So D8 plus D6.
Wow,
roll
this is
them in
a
here.
lot. Wait, can't I use my hunter's mark?
Oh, do you want to expend a spell slot on Hunter's Mark? Or actually,
I'm saving it for the bugbear. Yes, that's good.
you could also use your favorite spell.
Oh, I did 3 damage.
Oh no!
Wait, I don't have inspiration. Wait, do I? No, I don't.
You don't have inspiration.
I did 3
Wait,
damage.
no, that's 2.
You
So 2
Oh, wait,
damage
no.
plus 3.
6. I dealt 6 damage. So much, am I right?
You dealt 6 damage on a crit.
What? Did I shoot him in the arm?
Oh, that
Wait, 2 plus 3 is 6?
that sounded so painful. Wait, you rerolled 2 1s.
I rolled
And then
2
there's a
ones,
3,
and one of the
you
ones
add
times 2. Yeah. 6.
No, the whole damage times 2.
Then 12.
So, no, that's 10. Because 1 plus your 3, because
Yeah.
your dexterity.
That's still not bad.
That's I was like, how is 3 plus 2?
Rangers, dude. You rolled 2. Okay, never mind. You rolled 2 1s. And you still dealt 10. What happens to it?
What?
Got it.
I shoot in the arm and it dies?
Shoot it in the heel and it dies.
What happens
Now you
to
got to
it?
explain. Come on.
Alright, I will. How about this? I shoot it so hard. It hits it so
Well,
hard.
it barely kills it. It just barely kills it. It's not like overkill or anything. It just barely kills it. So what happens to it like that?
It sticks into it very, very deep.
Where?
Somewhere
How about
in
on the
chest
nose?
region.
No,
Throw it. Chest, through the eye.
no nose. And then it'll
So
be Pinocchio.
you shoot the arrow as you fly forward. Spice runs. He flies at the goblin and scratches at its face. And as it's recoiling and flailing its weapon, you let loose your arrow with your birds on it, and they hit it in the side. So in a place that normally wouldn't deal very much damage to a creature, but it flies in just deep enough that you can see about this much of the arrow left,
Oh wow, that's very deep. This longbow arrows are like.
So the goblin crumples over sideways and stops moving.
While I was flying, while I was flying sideways, I wasn't even just flying and shooting. I was flying in a direction. That's just sick.
Amazing.
I'm a good shot,
You're the ranger, of course you are.
and I look good because of my tongue.
All right. So is that going to be the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right.
Excuse me.
Excuse you. So now we go to the three goblins. It is now their
Oh,
turn.
boy.
What? How is it their turn? Where's those sound attacked?
Because
Initiative.
they're third. They rolled.
You did not have the benefit. You did not have the benefit of surprise because somebody had to do a slide and dropped his weapons and alerted them to your presence.
Learn from this.
I don't think I will.
I'm not.
So the goblin who you are running at, Draco, as you lift up your things to do an attack,
I wasn't gonna do that.
he recovers. Well, you're just running forward. Never mind. Okay, so you're just running forward. As you're running towards him, you're beginning to run. He rushes forwards and takes a stab.
Ooh.
And misses terribly.
Ooh, lucky.
Thank goodness.
And then he disengages and runs away.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one less that we have to worry about.
Well, no, he just ran back the way he came.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't that give you an attack of opportunity?
No, goblins can take the disengage. Goblins have the cunning action, so they can take the disengage action as a bonus action.
Oh.
So he runs away.
All right.
Coward.
Okay.
And the next goblin, seeing that its friend is dead,
The other one ran away.
well, no, actually, the other one is running back into the cave that he's in because these three goblins are actually they're next to him.
Mm-hmm.
So they see you and your friend, your small furry friend with wings. And one of them runs up to Spice and takes a swing at him.
No.
Don't worry, I'll kill him. I'll
Okay.
kill
Spice
him
is gone.
if he hits it. I'll kill him.
That depends.
Oh.
So
I can
need
pass
to
that
check
forward
the
roll.
Tressum. Let's see here. Tressum have armor class 12. Okay. I
Okay, that's
believe-
not bad.
Yeah, so you write that down somewhere that Spice's armor class is 12.
What is Charcoal's armor class?
Charcoal and Winthrop actually. Let's see here. Let's see what their armor class is. Charcoal and Winthrop. Wait. Charcoal and Winthrop's armor class is 11. You have to take it a pencil yet? All right. So the goblin. The first one runs up to Spice and takes a swing and hits.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
And let's see here. And he deals. Ooh, and Spice vanishes in a puff of feathers and fur.
Oh.
He was so young. He was.
And the
I need my birds to come.
then after that
I will not be attacking.
the goblin takes the dash action as a bonus action and runs into the bugbear chief's
It was
room.
even a hit and run.
Uh-oh.
All right, and the other two are
I'm
going to
worried.
take shots at you, Cornelius.
Wait, no. The first one already attacked. There's only one goblin left.
Yeah.
No, there were 4.
Yeah, we killed the first one. The second one took a stab and missed. The third one just did that. Fourth one.
We're down to 1.
No, wait. Okay, never mind. There is one more.
He outsmarted you.
Thank you. I almost made an oopsie. What?
How long does it take to cast? My spells?
10 minutes.
I was gonna just go.
Well, actually, if you burn a spell slot, you can cast it now.
No.
I'll take 10 minutes after we kill this.
All right. So the goblin takes a
Right.
and it misses. It
Oh,
So that goblin as well. Actually, no. That goblin attempts to hide behind a pillar out of sight from you.
Wait,
And
but one of them ran
Stop.
too.
no, he ran into that room. How many times do I have to say that? What's your passive perception? What is your passive perception? It's all the way down here.
Why didn't you just say it? Why did you have to make 13? 12.
13?
12.
Passive perception.
13.
So yeah, the goblin misses the arrow, and then ducks behind the pillar, and you no longer
Movie
see
style?
him.
Movie style? I take it like the whole spin, shoot, spin.
Yeah, no, he does this look. Yeah, and then ducks behind the pillar again. So that means who holds the init? It's Lobelia. It's your turn.
I'm next.
So you said you're hanging back, right?
Yeah.
You can't see any goblins.
Don't get in front of me. I'm gonna do
I
something.
wasn't rushing in like everyone else, but then he made noise and it came to us.
Mhm.
Sorry, today. That was an
So
accident.
I'm going to do sapping sting.
You can't see any goblins, like I just said.
Oh,
You'd have to
We're no
move
longer
forward.
doing sapping sting. Wait, does sapping sting use sap?
well, I want
No,
Winthrop
you sap
to.
some.
I want Winthrop to go and find some goblins. I
And
want to
see
send Winthrop.
All right, so that will be you use your action to see through his senses.
I don't necessarily want to see through his senses because
Oh.
He just
I want to
fly back.
send him out so that he can. I mean,
All right.
can't
But
he
you
be
can-
like part of? I've done it
Part
before.
of your
where-
action, yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he will only be able to send messages back. You won't be able to. You won't be able to like see.
That's what she just said. She doesn't
Okay.
care.
That's fine.
Okay, so you just do that, but that's a free action, so you still have your action in your bonus action left.
Yeah, I want to do sapping sting.
You still can't see any goblins. And besides, Winthrop cannot cast spells.
I know that. I know
An owl
that.
just
You
goes.
can.
I'm not. But
Hmm?
okay, I was holding back. But now the fight has come to us. That's what I'm assuming.
Well, actually, since he flew in the room and provoked all of them, they're focusing on the guy who just killed one of their members.
Oh.
And the one that took a swing at Draco ran back, and none of the people in the hallway can see any of the goblins.
Okay. So I can't do anything.
Basically.
If you move forward,
I mean,
you
I'm
can.
obviously I'm moving. Like that's. I mean, I'm assuming that I'm going in. That's why I'm confused. Like I'm
All
ready
right.
to. I was
No,
only
I'm
holding
going
back.
to I'm going to make a ruling here because technically the rules state that you cannot move through another creature's space unless they are, I believe it's 2 sizes larger than you, so you can like move under their legs or something. But I'm going to make a ruling. Draco, are you going to allow Lobelia to run past you?
I really don't want her to.
Okay, so Lobelia, you don't go anywhere.
She needs to move past you today.
Okay, I'm not doing anything then.
But I.
Do you understand that
You're
we're
kind of
not,
being mean.
like we're in the
You're being
middle
a
of
jerk.
a fight, and I'm trying.
No, Lobelia, you're not
Okay,
moving.
stop.
Mhm.
She can't attack unless you move. So are you going to
But-
move?
For-
what?
For my attack, I'm gonna be
Look at
using
me.
burning hands.
Okay.
And she's gonna be in the way.
goblins.
No. I'm not gonna stay over there. If I
You can just move next to her
Yeah.
burning hands.
Oh, he's trying to protect me because he's gonna have fire. But
Aw.
I'm gonna.
Aw.
That's nice. That's very nice. But like
Smack me.
on
Stop.
on my turn, I'm gonna do something and then go back.
If you have enough movement.
No, they can't see it's invisible for some reason.
Yeah, you can do that. Will you allow Lobelia to pass you?
Yes. Yes, if you move to the side
Yes,
of the
okay.
fire.
So if you are planning to move back, you run in. You can just barely see the goblins, and you witness the poor Tressum Spice be cleaved in half by a scimitar, but before you can see anyone, just
Cornelius, you need to cast your best friend again.
yeah. So there is one goblin left who
Wait, can I
has
see it?
actually the goblin that shot at Cornelius has ducked behind a pillar and is reloading his bow, and he looks at you and he goes,
And
you
I
have a clear shot.
sap the vitality of him. That's
All right.
That's why I'm going
All
to do
right.
sapping.
So what's your spell save DC?
What the heck?
Wait, no, you should have it written down.
You didn't wash your
somewhere else.
hand. Yes, I did.
Dude, he went to the bathroom.
Give me
Right
give
here.
me my magnets back.
Yes.
Okay, so 13.
The heck? Do you
So that
see my
means
magnets?
the goblin must succeed at a 13 Constitution saving throw, and it fails. Roll damage, and the goblin is knocked prone.
It failed.
Damage is
you
D4, I
stop.
believe. Yeah, it's a D4.
I'm sorry.
3.
All right.
No one's gonna say I'm sorry for your loss.
Well, we're kind of in the middle of battle.
And I'm gonna cast him again. And burn 50,
So-
50 gold on my best
Yes,
friend.
the goblin is now prone. So it's like laying on the ground.
Like
Nice.
this.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, you reach out and you jolt some of its life force from its body, and it as it's like trying to reload its bow, it almost drops its bow and arrow, and it topples over.
All right.
It's obviously it's still alive, but it's just prone.
I'm going to look at it and billow my cloak and look menacingly at it and turn around and go back to.
And like Darth Vader.
Yes.
Yeah, the best part, the billowing cloak is a bonus action, so that is your turn.
Sweet.
Anyone want my dog? bone?
So, all right, so that's your turn. Who is?
Nobody
Oh,
has
that's
to.
right. Sildar is.
Still sounds like
Is
a bad, I mean, evil name.
It's
Sildar?
just a name. I can say Cornelius sounds even.
No, like Sildar sounds like a evil
What does
name.
Nobilia? What does Draco sound like? You ever seen Harry Potter?
Alpha boy.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Draco is a name.
Yes, we're not saying it is. I'm not saying that Sildar isn't a name. I'm just
So,
saying it sounds
It's
evil.
Sildar. It
does
is
not
Sildar's
sound-
turn,
I didn't say
and
Draco sounded evil.
Draco and Lobelia. Do you allow Sildar to pass you?
Yes.
Oh, you already said yes.
Draco,
Yes.
do you allow Sildar to pass you?
Get out of here.
Yes.
Yes or
Yes.
no?
We're being
Yes.
serious. here.
Okay. So he runs forwards, and let's see here. If he was that close, he was in front of you. So, yep. He rushes past you, and he brings his mace up and brings it down onto the goblin's skull,
Nice.
and he rolls with advantage because it is prone.
And it is now. Now.
Oh my god.
You must be feeling pretty good. Solar.
Oh, the first one misses. The goblin just barely manages to run out of the way. Still their mace hits the ground. And the second,
Who's attacking right now?
Solar.
I need to check these dice.
What the heck is Silver?
Dad needs to.
The
He-
person that we rescued.
Oh, that goofy.
He misses both mace attacks.
Oh no. Well, he is regaining his strength,
So, yeah. I mean, he was limping when he ran past
and
you,
he can't really see very well in the dark.
and he doesn't have any armor.
So we're just saying bad things about him. So can we just ditch him?
Saved him.
Hey,
Yeah,
we're
that's
just
true.
saying we're only saying bad things about him.
All
so
right.
might as well.
Don't we need him for the ransom? Isn't the money?
No.
What? What are you
There's not
talking
one.
Yeah,
about?
I do like me some.
All
We
right.
were supposed to save them for money.
I'm pretty sure we were actually.
Well, I mean, that wasn't your goal. Your goal was to bring the cart of supplies to Phandelver.
Oh yeah, the car supplies gave us the money.
But Sildar was the escort of the guy who asked you to bring the supplies.
Wait, we're never gonna get to see Kyle.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
How do you,
still-
you're
I'm
going
still-
to Phandelver, and that's
I'm
where
still
Kyle
looking
lives.
for old Jimmy.
And we're still looking for old Jimmy.
He's dead.
That was the research you were doing in your downtime. You were trying to find old Jimmy.
He's dead.
Yep.
Oh, in case anyone was wondering, I did a ton of research on old Jimmy. Yeah, he's dead. So what? Let's go.
He's like Barb.
And then
Spoilers.
Ronan asked, didn't you spend your downtime teaching your birds to play tennis?
Hey, I made friends with Ted. He's my buddy. Where's Ted? I lost space. No Ted. No Ted. No. I lost Ted now. Space.
Okay, all right, what's happening?
So
Now you're birds.
yeah, Sildar runs in there, and he stays there. He stays there. Yes. So who is sixth in initiative order?
Me.
Me.
You're not. You're
It's him.
sixth. Okay, Draco, it is your turn.
All right. See you guys.
Wait, are there
I'm-
still people in front of me?
Yes. Yes. Kill them.
No, there's no one.
No.
Let's see here. Sildar ran into the room. Lobelia
Wait,
is walking
how-
back.
How close am I to them?
Yes. Kill them.
You're currently standing. You're currently standing just off of the rickety bridge in a passageway that you can hear the sound of running water, and you can see the opening into the cave.
You can.
You
How
run.
close to the goblins are I?
All right.
You don't know yet. You haven't moved. Would you like to move into the cave?
Would
Yeah.
that count as an action?
No, that's your movement.
Okay.
All right, so you come out of the cave, and you are right next to Sildar, who is desperately trying to whack-a-mole the goblin into the floor.
The goblin just looking at him. I'm assuming.
No, the goblin's like trying to.
He's like rolling.
Yeah, he's like rolling around.
I'm dodging it. I'm dodging it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
whack-a-mole.
As the other goblin who is trying to he's just kind of trying to run. He's running. He's continuing to run. He looks like he's going for here. It's not his turn yet, so he's not actually technically moving. But there is a goblin who is on the ground who you can take advantage of. So
I killed him.
no, the goblin who got hit by sapping sting, the goblin who was prone.
I was gonna say if he's alive, I'm gonna do that. I shot him.
No,
Okay, what are you gonna do?
that goblin's definitely dead. You also see a goblin with,
Wait, is it?
you see a goblin with an arrow sticking out of its side. So yeah.
I shot him. I'm proud of
Wait a minute.
Oh yeah, and Cornelius
the
is
one on
there.
the
Cornelius
ground
is there too, like skimming the water with his talons.
Okay.
I'm drinking.
What are you doing?
is the
I'm a bird.
Okay, what?
is it the one on the ground getting whack-a-mole? But
So Sildar just missed both of his attacks.
So funny.
wait, where's the bugbear?
In the other
Other
cave,
cave.
which you do not have enough movement to get to unless
I have
you
more than
dash.
you, and I can't move.
We're not there yet.
Okay.
So get
Yeah.
we have to.
So the one on the ground, can I jump on him?
I thought you
Just
were gonna,
attack him.
I thought you were gonna do
Just-
burning hand.
Just attack him.
Attack
There's
him.
no one around him.
Attack him.
Just attack him.
Okay, I bring my. I
pickaxe.
bring my
Your war axe.
yeah.
War pick.
What's up?
I can't English today.
Mhm.
Your war pick. So roll a hit. Roll to hit. And
Oh, man.
don't cover up your attacks with your initiative card.
Oh man.
I love that little drawing of charcoal. Oh, that was actually really cool. You went perfectly to the D20.
That's not charcoal. That's this dragon.
Oh, no,
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 that's
no,
charcoal.
no. That's charcoal. That is cryovane.
15
Plus what?
for attacks or what's
Yeah.
it called?
Your war pick. Plus that's your bonus to hit. And also you roll with advantage. So yeah, the 15 was higher.
So I got 20.
You rolled a 20. That's definitely a hit.
Yep.
Roll for your damage. Which
It's
is
a crit. So doesn't he-
8, D8.
didn't he-
D8, it's the diamond. The one with the 8.
If he says D6, it's the traditional.
Yeah.
Traditional.
4
plus what?
for Warpix. 5.
4 plus 3 is not 5. 4 plus 3.
Oh,
7.
yeah.
7. All right.
I deal more damage than anyone in this whole game over that.
What happens to it?
Okay.
Fair.
Dude, you kill the goblin in one shot. Of course it's fair.
One shot. If one
Okay.
shot means spice swarm in there, then.
He's just really bitter because his companion.
Okay,
has-
so with my
I will make
picks-
you pass.
Well,
Side.
actually, of his own accord, as this is happening, Charcoal has run and is trying to distract the goblin who's running away because you already get advantage, so it would be redundant to use your familiar.
Okay, so I hit it with the pick side, not the hammer side,
Okay, this picks.
and
You're cruel.
I bring my picks down, and they get stuck into his body.
No, you only get one. You only hit it with one.
Yeah, it goes, and I can't really pull it up.
So now you have a, you lost the pick. Okay, write that down.
No.
Well, also since you're using two weapon fighting as a bonus action, you can throw a hand axe at the goblin who's running away.
I throw my javelin at the.
Oh, your javelin. Okay,
Don't encourage.
javelin
that.
and hand axe are basically the same.
No, I
thing.
do this.
Oh, you go. Yeah, that's cool.
Nice.
That's cool. So as you do that, and you bring Sildar hits the ground, barely missing the goblin twice, and as the this is a recap of his turn,
Mhm.
and as he's doing that, he brings it into the perfect position where you bring your pick right down into its chest.
And then when I try pulling it out, it lifts up the goblin's body.
No, and as you lift it back up, you lift the goblin back up, but you don't notice it because you've already thrown a javelin at the goblin who's running away. So roll with advantage since Charcoal did that.
7, 20.
Oh, that's a
There it is.
So roll the damage for the javelin, which is 1d6, and then 1d6 plus your dexterity actually, since it's a
5.
ranged attack.
Dexterity plus 1.
Right.
So that's
Well,
a 6.
actually, and since your no, proficiency doesn't matter.
So 6.
Proficiency doesn't matter for damage. So yeah, 6. As charcoal, like.
Wait, 6 or 12, because it's a crit.
Oh, you're right. So yeah, well, what happens to it?
Okay, as I kill the one on the floor with my pick, I throw my javelin, and
Stab him.
when it's running, it goes through its back and sticks into the wall next to it. It pins it into like.
You impaled it in the wall.
No, it goes. When it's running away, it goes.
Oh.
Shoo!
No.
All right.
It's
Oh,
not
okay.
that
So here,
hard.
I'm going to narrate this. As the goblin is running away, Charcoal runs and like with his momentum grabs onto the goblin's shoulder and neck, spins around and shoots a puff of steam into the goblin's face, blinding it, and it starts flailing. And then it runs past the steps that it was aiming for, almost runs into the wall, but the javelin pins it to the wall.
Yes.
Through the back.
That
And
poor
it goes,
guy.
It gets through that, and then it slams into the wall and falls over and stops moving.
Oh, we see everything. Oh, we can
Yeah,
see everything.
No, he
Julian,
wanted to get
Julian.
stuck to the wall. Like he goes.
No, it is stuck to the wall.
Julian fell.
Julian,
No, it went limp.
That poor guy.
Julian. Julian.
All right, well, moving on.
No, wait, Julian. I want to say that. Oh, here's our stuff.
Who's 7th?
Wait,
No, leave that there.
there's the bugbear, and
Exactly.
I know, but Julian,
Oh,
It's bug, not bud.
I said bugbear.
It's not like it's a bud.
You're 7th?
Okay, so
All right.
Julian, I think you meant to say fly with charcoal, and when you said run, I was imagining a little black. I was imagining a little black dragon like going.
And since charcoal is basically just a big circle, it's just like him going. Okay, that's funny. So that's.
Good
I'm going to be
times.
laughing about that all night. Thank you so much. All right. So that means that Julian, it is now your turn.
So I get to roll my 20.
Oh, wait. First things first. Would you like to rage?
Why?
Because rage makes you stronger. It buffs you up.
Sure, why not?
All right. So roll for what happens with your rage. Well, it's a D8, isn't it? With your rage. Remember the table, the wild magic.
Wild surge.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say like you run up into, let's see here.
So I gotta do a D8.
Yeah, you run up into here, and well, actually, all of the goblins in here have been killed, so there's no targets.
That's why I was like, I don't think there's anything.
Would you like to take the dash action to get further
Yes.
and then rage?
Yes.
All right, so you dash and you're like running up the steps as you bulk up and you feel the wild magic beginning to surge and pulse out of you. And roll for the wild magic table.
D8.
And I'm standing there going,
5.
that's my husband.
5. Now look at your table. See
No,
what happens.
Mom.
Oh, what number?
Yeah.
5 is whenever a creature hits you with an attack, roll before your rage ends. That creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution.
As you're running up the steps, this blue energy field pulses out from your eyes and your chest.
Ooh, I have blue eyes finally.
And
That's weird.
it flies around you. There's like light. There's magical lightning zipping across your body.
Ooh, it's like Thor.
And you know that if someone hits you, they're getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
And that is unfortunately that is your turn because you had to you use your turn to run up there.
Yep.
Hey,
Okay,
Julian.
yeah.
Hey, Julian.
Hey, Gabriel.
Your DM. Hey, Julian.
Hey.
Yeah.
Julian and Julian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so I'm DM. He's Julian.
I know. Okay, so.
You can just call me Mickey if you want, because I got.
Okay.
That was good.
If you want to be more like Thor, I can toss you a war pick and use the hammer side.
Oh, you could have.
Your axe.
I already have that. Where is it? I have the great axe.
All right, so are we all going to join?
Who is 8th? And it's Ronan.
Ronan.
Poor Ronan. He's all the way at the back. I don't think he can even get into the room.
Poor old
I think he's
man.
too far back.
Oh, well.
But
He can't even get into the room.
He was left behind.
Well, he's gonna dash.
he's gonna dash and run into my back.
Oh, well, I have some way ahead now.
He's
You're in front now.
he's like right at your heels.
What? He dashed too?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because he couldn't see anyone.
the...
Right, I'm gonna check his spells really quick.
You're calling. I'm not gonna heal.
I'm very cold.
You're
You're hot.
Mom,
Ooh,
You're cold?
Actually,
let me warm
Maybe it's
Here-
my
here's
maybe
an
it's my
idea.
shot.
Here's an
Maybe my shot made
you. Let
me
me warm
cold.
you up.
No. Oh, hey. Whoa. That my
I'll warm
hat
you
just
up.
happened. So
Oh,
I love you.
it's
Thank you.
Who's watching? I think it's Mima.
I do not know.
man.
Maybe it's Nathan.
I was about to do something cool, but then D&D said no.
D&D said no.
D&D said no.
Ah.
Oh, he has Toll of Dead. What did you do?
I don't do anything. He did that.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I forgot he has Toll the Dead. So that means he's going to Toll the Dead
He
That's the
told the dead that he was going to
So
Ethan,
save throw
Mom.
14,
get the bell.
and then okay, and
There's one person
yeah,
watching.
bugbear.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Constitution. No saves. Okay.
If no one can, I'm gonna.
You guys
I'm
almost
gonna-
have 300 subscribers.
Nice. All right.
I
So
didn't even realize.
I'm kind of like punching myself in the face right now because I'm tolling the dead myself. I'm tolling the dead on a character that I'm controlling. So
You
let's
told.
see here. Ronan is running. Oh wait a second. Never mind. He already used his action. Told the dead is an action. Oops. Yes, Michael.
Nothing.
Oh, you raised your hand. All right, so that's Ronan's turn, and I believe Ronan is last in initiative order. So yeah, you run back to the top of the round. Nikor, it's your turn.
Alright. Can I use my cunning action now to dash?
Yes, immediate. You can cutting action dash, and you
Alright,
can
I'm
make
cunning
it.
action dash.
You can make it like right next to Sildar,
What are you going to
right
do?
next to
Don't you dare touch
Sildar
this.
and Draco.
I will do that.
You cannot see you cannot see any goblins, but you do see you do see Julian storming up the steps with lightning flashing around him, and you see Ronan right on his heels, carrying holding his shield half in front of him with his spear outstretched. So, would you like to hold your action, and if any hostiles come around the corner, you can take a shot at them?
Sure.
All right, so that's your held action. If any of them come around the corner, you'll be able to use your reaction to shoot an arrow. That's your action. Cornelius, it is your turn.
Yes, let's go.
And you do have enough movement to, let's see, you are right here. Yep, you have enough movement to get all the way into the cave because you are a fast bird boy.
Alright, I'm gonna fast bird boy into the cave.
All right, you run in and you see the bugbear, who has risen, and he doesn't look very happy. He's
Grumpy boy.
he has several javelins on the left side of his back,
I get
and
another.
he's toting this massive spiked mace that you know is called a Morning Star.
Great. I
Alright,
got two javelins.
Shoot him, swarm, and hunter's mark.
Oh, so you hunter's mark.
It's,
So you expend your spell slot on a hunter's mark, which means
wait, is he an animal? Or does he speak as
he speaks common. As you're running around the corner, he says, "Oi, what are you doing here?
Shoot him. Let's go, baby.
Oi,
Oi.
oi."
Okay, so
16 plus what? But 16 plus 7 since you're a ranger. So yeah.
No. Please.
16 plus 7 is?
Oh yeah, and also you notice that this bugbear it's
23.
that's a hit. But first, this bugbear, unlike all of the other goblins in the cave who are just wearing like leather or something, he's wearing a chain shirt, and he is big. He's like bigger than Draco. He's huge.
Hunter's mark is 1d4.
No, Hunter's Mark is a d6. That means you roll 2d6, 1d8. If you want to expend a usage of your favorite foe, you have 2 usages per long rest because of your proficiency bonus.
I roll a d4.
An extra d4. Yep. So you pick up a bunch of your dice and you say damage.
Wait. I need to write down my spell slots.
You have 3 of them,
I know, but
but you just used up one of them
I use one for each as well.
at the end of your long rest, right? So when did you cast Good Luck?
Right at the end of our long rest, right as we ended the long rest.
No,
No, right as we started, right as we woke up.
you have a bag. You have a massive bag of.
No.
Oh yeah, you sent some good berries.
So
You
used,
sent
I've
some good
used
berries
two
with,
spell. I have one spell.
You have one spell slot left. Yes. Now I remember. You gave Ted some good berries. Yeah. Now I remember.
You gave good berries to a good fella.
A good fella. Some good berries for a good fella. For a good feller.
Alright, I'm gonna do.
So
this,
remember, you can see the Bugbear Chief. They're his 2 armed guards, and the one goblin who has just barely managed to stay out of the reach of Julian. Like just barely.
Alright, I'm ready. Nope. Ready.
Right.
Here goes. I'm
Rolling.
rolling 4.
Just roll
Four
that.
dice.
What are you dealing for?
Well, because he has so many extra effects.
Oh my god.
21 damage.
Oh my god.
Wait. Plus 3, so 24.
24. All right.
24 damage. I just dealt 24 damage to this massive bugbear. Because I had a 7, a 3,
Which one is the one
6.
we're out there? Bottom?
Oh, I know.
There's no one to turn
All
that.
right.
Has anyone seen the dragon that I used for charcoal
No.
once?
Okay, so Ethan, as you take your Cornelius, you take your longbow, you're
Bottom.
flying forwards, and with what did you do?
Sorry. That was not the right switch.
It was not.
I'm sorry.
It was not. With incredible
Do the top
precision, you mark
I don't think that's right.
your cloak, your nature's mantle shoots out a little bit of divination energy, and it marks Clark, the Bugbear Chieftain.
Sorry.
I don't know this stuff.
Oh, my name's Clark.
And you call upon your power, your nature power, and you call upon the power of your swarm, and get just a little bit more precision on your shot, and you let loose, and Clark deflects off of his heart that you were aiming for, and it instead hits him in the clavicle.
It still deals 21
And
damage.
it still deals that much damage. He is not bloodied.
Gabriel.
This dealt less than half of his health.
Wait, but do I have any more things? Or no.
You have a bonus action that you can use.
Can I use nature's mantle?
Actually, wait, no. You bonus actioned Hunter's Mark. So
So I have nothing
no,
else.
you have
I
nothing
cannot
else.
do anything.
You are now in the cave.
Help me. Help, Mag!
Julian is actually in front of you, running out. Like there is a massive. Like you didn't change back, so you're still a massive hobgoblin with lightning coming out of your eyes. So you are very imposing.
I'm saying,
That's my husband.
So who has? Oh yeah, the goblins are third. So actually, the Clark takes the hit to the clavicle, and then rushes towards Julian, which is the next person that he sees,
dun, dun, dun.
and he.
Wait till you see what happens.
Oh, ooh, oh, that's brutal. That's a little bit brutal. Okay. Oh.
That'd be brutal for him.
All right,
You're making that
so he runs at you and lifts up his morning star and attempts to bash it into you.
Mhm.
Like, I'm just warning you guys, this is going to be like the toughest fight you've had so far.
I'm not worried.
We
And
fought a man
it
before.
gets a 20. Does a 23 hit?
Yes, like that. Oh my gosh, Dad. Oh my gosh.
What? I don't know.
Your armor class. What is your armor class?
15?
That's it. So you
Yeah, but I have that glowing stuff that throws it back, right?
wait. Not yet. You have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. So you only take half damage from this, but you have. Oh, that's terrible! I rolled terribly on those dice.
Okay,
you're
fine, Dad.
You take 2 damage.
Does a 21 hit? You deal 2 damage.
Also, roll your d6 for the lightning lashing back out at him.
D6.
How long have we been going on for?
Oh,
It says.
6!
nice. So, all right. So that means
I bet he better die.
He still is not bloodied. The lightning, as the morning star smashes into your shoulder, your rage, your unfathomable fury makes you numb to the pain, and the lightning courses through the morning star and jolts him, and he staggers back, but immediately goes in for another swing.
Of course, because he gets an extra attack.
Well, most monsters have multi-attack.
Yes, I know. I'm just saying, of course, because he gets an extra attack.
And rolls
Don't let me take. Easy to
18. And since you're, so that's a hit. And deals 4 points of damage. And does your rage activate? Does that ability activate every time you're hit?
Whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage.
Okay, so the exact same thing happens. It just hurts you a little bit more.
Yeah.
Have you been marking down your health loss? Because you've taken 6 points of damage from your hit point maximum. Your hit points are up here. That's your maximum, and you've taken that minus 6 is the damage you've taken. All right. So the goblin who just barely managed to outrun you, Julian, turns back around and attempts to short bow at Cornelius.
Oh no, man! I said these feathers grew.
And it gets a 16 to
Yes.
hit. Does it hit? Okay.
Yes.
And it does 6 points of piercing damage.
I have 30 health.
All right. The two goblin bodyguards are not very happy about the fact that their boss just got zapped with lightning. But they also get the feeling that if they hit you, they're also going to get zapped. So they
So they're not done.
both of them go for Cornelius.
Oh come on, you bullies!
Well, I mean, to be fair, you also shot him in the there's a arrow sticking out of his clavicle.
You bullies! I didn't attack you.
He's their boss.
I still didn't attack him.
All right, so one of them gets a 22 to hit,
Yeah.
and the other gets a
Yeah.
natural 1.
No.
All right.
No. I forget I said yeah.
So the first one fires at you and deals 10 points of piercing damage.
I'm a 20. I'm fine. We're good.
Oh my gosh, that's brutal.
We're good.
Also, that force damage ability is kind of overpowered because it's not a melee attack; it's just an attack roll. Man, that's very powerful. And the second one tries to pull his bow and fumbles the arrow, and it shoots straight into the floor. So that's that one. That one.
Wow.
Yeah. All right.
Are they done?
Yes, those goblins are done. Who is fourth in initiative? Lobelia. It is your turn, Lobelia.
Don't mess with my men.
You
That's
also.
what I say.
That's another. That's another issue. You're kind of still back in the cave.
I know.
So let's see here.
Oh, so you're not in attack range?
30. If you move your full movement to not to try to get into the cave, but instead to try to see inside the cave, you will have a clear shot at Clark and the goblins inside.
Okay.
Do it.
Because I really was hoping that I could be within 120 feet of.
But you're definitely and you can see them. And
I
you're
want to
within
do
120
Eldritch
feet.
Blast.
Eldritch Blast, roll a hit.
Eldritch Blast.
Remember that thing does that thing. Which one? Who are you shooting?
Something.
Whoever was messing with him.
So
me or him?
Clark, the bugbear.
Clark.
Clark.
I messed with Clark.
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 Clark, the insect
Okay,
bear.
so I have to roll.
Clark.
Yes, the insect bear.
I roll D20.
It's always
Wait.
a D20. Mom, it's always a D20.
I know what it says. Something about 1D10.
Well, that's how much damage
the
it
damage.
is.
Oh, sorry. Yep. 14
Plus what?
Yeah.
plus. Wait, what am I looking at?
That's the name of the attack.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
your bonus to hit. That's your
18.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
That's the D10.
That is a D10.
I almost just forgot there was a cord here.
That's why you should keep doing that.
That's why you should be sitting there.
Yeah, that's what you should just do there.
I'm drawing.
Yeah.
Is this a D10?
That is a D10, yes.
Okay.
The one that has a 0 on it is a D10.
3.
3 plus what? 3 plus 3, so 6.
Still not horrible. Better than what, 2?
Better than nothing.
Better than good.
Better than
All right.
on that, huh?
So you
That's 10.
you look at Clark, and you since you did not give Winthrop any orders, he flies and distracts one of the goblins.
Mhm.
So
Well done, Winthrop.
you let loose a beam of crackling magical energy that zips right over Julian's shoulder, and Clark, who is still reeling from the magical lightning that just hit him, takes another shot to hit the shoulder, and he doesn't even cry out in pain. He just goes, and he gives you an evil glare.
Oh boy.
He still is not bloody.
Oh my gosh, this guy had like 200 health?
How much damage do you think you've done yet?
Maybe 100?
All right, so
Like
that
75?
is the end of your turn. So
Oh my gosh, I'm so bored.
who's fifth in Sildar?
An hour and a half, not bad.
Sildar is fifth.
that
So
doesn't.
you go here.
What do bugbears look like?
Where's the back here?
3.
Hey, what do bugbears look like?
Ooh.
Bugbears.
A bear with wings?
No, it's a bugbear. So like it's like a cross between an insect and a bear.
No, it's an ant.
That's what I said.
With a buck.
bear with wings.
No, a fluffy
Alright.
ant with a bear
Are
face.
you trying to copy my eye that I drew?
Mm-mm.
Mine looks way better than yours. Look at that.
It's
Let me see if I can
not
find
an
a picture of
eye.
bugbear.
It kind of looks like it has the. Oh, it's the yin yang. But it kind of looks like it because look, I have the little line right there, and you have the line right there, and I have the dot next to it, and the dot next to it.
Yeah.
Here, I'll make
What-
it.
Yeah, I don't think there's a. Yeah, there's. I don't think. Oh wait, yeah.
Wait, could I
Here,
see
here it
that?
is. This is a bugbear.
Oh.
Ugly guys, aren't
Hey,
it?
could I see that? Could I just have that picture to look at?
No.
No.
This is where the adventure is. This is how I run the game. All right. So Sildar runs up and just barely makes it to the goblin in front of him, who just took a shot at Cornelius. And actually, Winthrop is distracting this goblin, so Sildar makes his attack with advantage. And Sildar is rolling trash today.
Mine is trash.
Okay, my name is
So-
good, but yours,
9 plus 3.
yours
The
looks
goblins have that much bases.
good.
He misses his first attack, and his second attack is not made with advantage. So.
Excuse me.
Oh, finally, Sildar has finally hit a goblin. So he swings the mace down, and then in a kind of sweeping X strike, brings it back. And the first time it bounced off the goblin's shield, and the second time he hits it in the shoulder. But
I like that. That's a weird noise.
and he deals
The face
he
is
deals
even
four,
better.
4 damage. 4
I
damage
see your
for the
beautiful-
goblin.
Thank you.
What?
Look at it.
And that's his turn. So who is sixth in initiative order? You get Draco? Draco?
Oh, come on. I just got the
I'm talking to you.
picture.
I'm talking to you.
Bugbear?
Sorry.
So
Draco?
So what are you doing,
Yes?
Draco?
What are you doing?
For my action?
Yes. Also, what is Truckle doing?
In my hat.
Like
How?
he zips back into your hat. Like he doesn't help you or anything?
He's in my hat.
Okay.
How far away from the river?
Let's see, you were here, so.
Wait, if I leap, well, if I move, how far away from I?
You can get onto the stone steps. You could actually, your movement can take you right next to Julian standing on the stone steps.
Wait, but would I be able to see the hobgoblin in them?
Bugbear, and yes.
Hobgoblin, bugbear.
But-
Confusing.
Hobgoblins are not bugbears.
Okay.
Well, technically, yes, you can see the hobgoblin because Julian is a hobgoblin.
Okay, but how close to the bugbear and the goblins am I?
You close enough to firebolt.
How close am I?
Well, actually, Clark ran up to attack him, so he is in war big distance.
But but how close are the goblins?
Not in war big distance.
No, but how? You're not answering me. How far?
If you use all of your movement to get as close as possible, the goblins will still be about like 15, 20 feet away.
15?
Yeah. Right.
Burning hands.
You're right behind Julian.
Move.
It's not his turn.
Not my turn again.
Well, if I get like about next to him and then I burning hands.
Right next to him.
And then burning hands.
No, the passage into the cave is only 5 feet wide. If you went right next to him, you would be blocked by a wall, and you wouldn't be able to see any of them. The only way to do that is if you cast it through him.
How do you do? Whoa, can I try?
If you wanted to do a big area effect, you could use your fear roar.
Just one.
Fear word. Does that
Remember
count as an action?
that is your almost everything is an action, Gabriel.
Just give me a second.
The spells. Okay, the spells are coming.
What do you call this a spell? That's so
So
cool.
that's
Do you do
one
this? All you need is a thumbtack and a paperclip. So fun. It's like a horror game.
I'd like to just well.
I'm looking at a picture.
You're acting like a wizard.
I'd like to pick. I'd like to just pick at him.
No pick.
I want to draw.
All right, so take a swing at Clark.
I'm trying to try something.
I want to take a swing. Swing. Bada,
Oh, okay, roll it.
bada. Oh yeah, right.
Roll to hit. You kept your die in there.
In your hat.
18.
That's it. Roll your damage.
Wait, what die? Is it still this?
Look at your character sheet. What does it say on your character sheet? What does it say on the attack?
D8.
You really shouldn't keep your dice in.
I get bored. It takes too long. 7.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. 7 plus 3, correct? So 10.
Mhm.
All right. The bugbear is as you you run up right next to Julian, who is like rearing back for his next attack. and you come and you bring your first pick down on, and it slashes at the bugbear's cheek down to here, and a spurt of blood comes out, and he roars at you. He is finally
And
bloody.
I roar back.
And you roar back at him. So
And I roar back.
roaring match. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh.
Just screamed at you.
I was not prepared for that.
Okay,
The
bugbear.
bugbear is bloody.
What's it called?
The bugbear is bloody. You still have
You just said bugbear.
the bugbear is bloody.
And
So you now have you still have a bonus action.
I do.
So you can take another swing at him.
I'll take another swing.
All right, roll it. Yes.
8,
Plus what? So what you?
5.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Mm.
That is a miss. You as the first slash comes across his cheek, and as you both roar at each other, you hesitate. Like you hesitate to roar, and then you swing your axe, and he parries it with the Morning Star and knocks it out of the way.
Oh, somebody's been taking try.
And that is your turn. So who's 7th?
Me.
Julian. It is now your turn. You just watched a bugbear and a dragonborn have a screaming contest right in front of your face.
Mm-hmm.
And you are pumped up full of magical lightning, and you have a black sword.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
Attack.
Would you like to use a normal swing or a great weapon master swing?
Great weapons master. Huh?
All right. So that means you take away your proficiency bonus from the strike, which means instead of having a +6 to hit, instead of having a +6, your great sword has a +6, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so instead of having +6, that becomes +4
Okay.
in exchange for the fact that you do a lot more damage.
Okay. So roll for hit.
Roll the hit.
11.
Plus what? 11 plus what?
I don't know what I'm looking for.
The hit bonus. So remember that becomes 4. So 11 plus 4 is 15.
Yeah.
That's a miss. And I believe that is your attack. So let's see. Yeah, I don't think you can do it. You can do anything else in your turn. So unfortunately, that is your turn. So
We're gonna have to wrap this up.
yeah, I know. The bugbear's almost dead.
It's bloody. It's half health.
So that means he's almost dead.
He's bloodied.
Goblins look
He's
a
it's half
lot
over.
like
So it's
little
eighth is
bugbears.
Ronan. So Ronan is being blocked by the two largest members of the party. So he can just barely see over you. So he looks around and he points at one of the actually no, he like lifts his shield and shoots this like translucent ball of energy at one of the goblins. And it as it hits it, you can hear a bell toll.
Mm-mm.
And the goblin. Oh, never mind. The bell tolls, but the goblin, it actually.
You're the one that says we need records.
Who's not wrapping it up now?
Oh, just keep going.
How was my picture look?
The bell
That was
tolls, but the spell. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. The spell actually bounced off of the goblin's shield. So
How's my cockatiel look?
unfortunate.
Oh,
His
nice.
spiritual weapon.
That's Cornelius.
What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Okay.
I just
Also, would you like this is the dragon.
Bring it back. Give me the phone.
Look, I drew that dragon.
Oh, the Dungeons and Dragons dragon, nice.
It's breathing quick. To the one viewer right now,
What
I
were you
drew
looking
something.
for?
I went out of Google and I was trying to go back to look at the picture.
And then you dropped it.
There's a second
Look.
one. Oh, that's better.
Who filmed this?
Oh, that sounds creepy.
Yeah, some
And
random
it's
person.
even in a cemetery.
That's it. Looks like they're a jail bars. Go back. At that cemetery. Go back.
No, it's a small cemetery. It's creepy.
No wonder cemeteries.
All right, so he's going to cast
Not any more creepy than the one we
spiritual
found.
weapon.
What? What do you find on sword?
He is
And,
he is going to
one that
cast
lit up that by mistake.
spiritual
What the grave said?
weapon.
Sorry.
That was crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, we were driving.
Got lost and
Oh wow, we're at a cemetery in the middle of nowhere.
a bunch of
all right.
Hey, they were my friends.
It was cool though. It was very historic.
We're coming up on. Oh, we're at hour 46. Almost.
No.
Okay, so as he
I wasn't done reading.
Oh, he's thinking.
okay, no, I'm just gonna make a ruling. As soon as he fires the toll of dead out and it misses the goblin, he instead points his spear at it, and a small little wisp of light blue energy
Ooh,
comes and it forms into a hammer.
cool.
And I think wasn't the last weapon that he made, the floating weapon, wasn't that one a hammer? Oh, well, whatever Nathan made last time with his spiritual weapon, that's what happens. And this time it actually hits. So and I'm just gonna say it was a hammer. So he it bonks the goblin.
Bonk.
Bonk. It bonks the goblin
Doesn't
for
kill the
6
goblin.
damage.
Doesn't kill him.
No, goblin's bloody.
This is lasting forever.
So, who is? Oh, and we roll back to the top of the round. Nikor, it's your turn.
Yeah.
We're still there. On the left.
Yeah. None of them are in range, but you can cunning action dash, and then you will be in range. Yay.
Okay, cunning action dash. I'm gonna attack the bugbear.
You can't get close enough. You can't get close enough to do a stab yet, but you can shoot at him because there's a bunch of people who are all clustered up in the doorway. So you can just take a shot like under his arm and just.
Do I get my sneak attack since he's near an ally?
Since there's a bunch of people near him, yes. In fact, you do get sneak attack. You don't get advantage, but if you hit, you will deal sneak attack. So
11.
roll a hit check. 11 total.
Yeah.
That's a miss. The shot goes wide and hits the wall right behind him.
Okay.
So bad news is you that's the end of your turn, but good news is you're in range just to do anything else.
Yeah, is it okay if I draw right here?
Cornelius, it is your turn. You've just been pelted with arrows. You've just been pelted. What are you doing?
I missed.
You didn't even tell me what you were going to do.
Longbow. I missed 10.
Roll to hit.
What? A 10's a hit?
I said roll to hit. I didn't tell you to do anything yet.
Why?
You have to do what the DM says.
I'm being nice to you, Ethan.
Roll to hit. He's giving
Roll to
us a
hit.
Roll.
I just did.
14.
Plus 7.
So who are you shooting
21.
at? Who are you shooting at? I'm
Bugbear.
assuming it's your hunter's mark, yeah.
With Hunter's
So-
Mark. So I have no spell slot.
Roll your conglomerate of damage. No. The hunter's mark stays there. Oh, I forgot to make you roll concentration. Roll 3. Yeah, 3 concentration checks. Constitution check. Constitution saving throw.
We're tired, Julian.
Constitution saving throw. So Constitution saving throw up here, which means you have a +2 to it, and it's a d20. So roll it. And it's
Five.
immediately a fail. So okay, you lost your hunter's mark.
And I used spell slot.
You
so
use
I'm
your spell slot, and so you're out of spells. But you can now roll your massive handful of dice. So it's a d8, 2d6, and 1d4.
He gets to add them all together.
Yeah, because
because
he
I'm
has-
using all
he
my
has-
stuff. I
He has
swarm
his
it.
bow, his birds, hunter's mark, and his favorite foe, ranger thing. Just leave that. How much damage? How much damage, Ethan?
17.
+3. Did you add your dexterity bonus?
20.
All right.
That better be a hit.
No.
Well,
It
he
was
already-
already
he already
hit.
rolled
I'm
it.
rolling
Yeah,
for
You
damage.
better kill it. Come on, let's go.
So
damage,
yeah,
yeah.
you fly. You're floating towards, and you just got pelted with arrows, and you lost the magic of your
That's
Your-
why we're pelted.
You lost the magic. Well, actually, it happened as soon as I said magic. So, so
You warm it?
as you reel back, and you immediately take another arrow from your quiver, and your swarm readies once more, and you shoot. You call upon your nature with favored foe, and your spell. You expended your last usage of favored foe and your last spell slot, so you're out of your resources for the day. But you hit the bugbear right in the chest, and he goes.
He's fine.
But somehow he doesn't.
No, he looks like he's about to fall over.
Don't I have an extra attack? That was like one attack.
No, Rangers get their extra attack at level 5.
Great, now they attack us.
But
You-
you
you-
always say I can shoot again once I miss or something.
He didn't miss.
Okay, I gotta go.
No.
Mhm.
Oh. Okay. We'll okay.
You guys can finish it up without me.
All right.
Just make my character take a long rest after we're done.
Yeah, I think everyone's taking a long rest after this. So just so you know, you get an extra attack, you get an extra attack, and you get an extra attack at level 5. So instead of shooting one arrow, hitting once, swinging once, you get to do it twice. But we're not level 5 yet.
Okay,
We're not there yet.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who?
Good night, Michael.
Bye, Michael.
Alright.
All right. So the goblins. It is now their turn, which means Clark, who just took an arrow to the chest, is going to. Let's see here. Ceilings. Okay, yeah, you're well out of his reach. Clark is going to try to walk away from you and is going to throw 2 javelins up at you. But before he throws the javelins, he provokes an opportunity attack from you.
Yeah.
So would you like to use your reaction to take a swing?
Sure.
Great Weapon Master or normal?
Normal.
Okay. Normal hit. So roll the hit.
10.
Plus what?
With the greatsword +6.
It's still a miss. I was trying to give you a chance to attack them. And he throws a javelin, 2 javelins. Ba-bum, ba-bum. And my thing's loading.
Busy. He's busy.
I'm busy, Gabriel. Oh, that's actually really good. All right. So
He's so short. He's a baby. Well, he is. His legs are like all the way up here. He's like this.
Let's see.
Because I
20,
didn't have enough
22. Is a 22 a hit?
He's
Hey,
chubby.
you progress.
Cornelius does
Yes.
a 22 hit.
I have 15 armor class.
All right.
He's so
And
chubby. Yeah.
13.
Hit.
So the first one misses. The first one misses. It sticks into the ceiling, and the second one catches you
Smacks me.
like right in the rib cage, and it deals how much damage?
Guys,
Please no, please no, please no, please no,
Oof.
please no, please no, please no, please no, please no.
That's an oof.
What are you please knowing?
To kill me.
Oh.
That is
Guys.
8 points of piercing damage.
Oh, he stabbed your pencil.
Why? What is wrong with you?
I didn't do anything. I was already there.
He didn't do it.
Wait, who did that?
Probably him.
I didn't do that. I had the thumbtack.
What's wrong with my place with a thumbtack?
So you ruined my pencil.
It's just the
We're-
eraser, doesn't
We're
it?
in.
Erasing
We're
the
in a
thumbtack.
Zoom. What is it? We're in a
Erasing
Did
the
you erase it?
thumbtack.
Oh, go away.
You can't. Fine. Just go. Go. I want to go watch my show soon
All right, so you took 6
and put it with you.
That's
piercing. You put 6 piercing. You took 6 piercing damage, Cornelius.
6 piercing damage.
No, that's not fine.
And the other remaining 3
I gotta do.
goblins
Mm-hmm.
are all going to. They're all 3 of them are going to take swings at you.
Why?
You have
Because you're
lightning
slow.
around you and you're raging. You're fine.
And you're
Da-da,
a
da-da,
hobgoblin.
da-da. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Every time he says, "Oh my gosh," it's never good for me.
Like, I'm just surprised. All the enemies have been rolling well, and all of the people I've been rolling for have been rolling trash. Like, Ronan and Sildar keep rolling so bad that the goblins they keep rolling good. So they're scimitaaring you,
It's been nice knowing you.
and well, it's been nice knowing them. They're gonna get zapped.
You said that they're not
Okay, so
rolling.
a 21. So the hits are a 21, a 21,
21
and
and a 21.
a 14.
Oh, one of them I could block.
One of them misses. All right. So the other 2.
Go
The other
bubbles
2.
up, bubbles.
Skadoosh.
Let's see.
Hey.
3.
Picky.
You take a grand total of 4 slashing damage,
No, it takes a grand total of a hug.
and
another hug.
your lightning lashes out to attack that all 2 of them, and roll the d6s for their how much force damage they take.
Oh, roll d6.
2d6 actually, because you hit the lightning hit both of them. You could have just rolled them separately because it goes 1d6, 1d6.
It's more fun.
I'm gonna try to make it better.
4 and a 1.
All right.
How's that look?
Alright. So
Give me a 1.
how does that work? That's not technically an attack. So
I should roll.
okay, so now is a good time to learn that the lightning isn't actually electric. It's force. So the lightning lashes out and slits one of the goblin's throat, and he reels backwards and falls over.
Oh yeah.
He's dead. You killed the goblin.
Thank you.
down.
And the second one,
Kill
and
the goblin.
the second one, it almost deflects off his sword, but gives him a cut right on the cheek, and he's like,
Yeah, cut his cheek.
That's my
He ain't pretty no more.
That's my husband.
"You're acting like a schoolgirl, and you're like 400."
That's young for her.
I'm young at heart.
Debatable.
Debatable. Man, that's
Oh wait, dude, I don't know why I wrote that.
I am older than you
So
Very much older.
what's that?
in real life.
Oh yeah, so that's all the goblin turns. Who is the hold at Lobelia?
Mm-hmm. That misses.
It is your turn.
It's my turn.
You have just watched all of these things transpire.
Yeah, and I'm
She
doing.
was cheering me on because I decapitated.
And Julian is now absolutely swathed in blood.
Yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not happy about that.
You can just press the digitate him. You can just go. You're clean.
That's true.
Maybe be attacked.
I mean, can I do that right now?
Could also attack.
I mean, I think I should attack. I mean,
Because they don't waste your turn. I'm trying to
I'm
clean
gonna
me up.
Clean you up, yeah.
I'm just gonna dirty myself
Here's
with my
a
next attack
bandage.
anyway.
Yeah. Here's a band-aid. I think I should try the Eldritch Blast again.
All right. Going for whom?
For the
Clark.
Yeah.
Arg. Roll a hit.
This guy not doing?
I know, right?
There's a lot of health. The game was just gonna have you fight a normal bugbear, but you're level 4, so I gave you a bugbear chief instead.
12,
And he has so much health.
12 plus 4. So.
Wait, what is that?
16.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a miss. His armor class is 17.
that's what I figured.
It's like everyone has been missing by like 1 or 2. It's
Hey, I did 21 damage and 20.
Not everyone.
no, but you've also missed
All right.
him.
I'm doing
So
this
that's-
50 damage.
So
is
I'm
not
done,
bad.
I guess.
So
You can
I can send my bird.
Oh, actually, if you just roll again because you should have rolled with advantage
Oh.
because Winthrop.
Oh yeah, because Winthrop.
Okay.
Okay, now this
I still missed.
You can billow your cloak.
I will build myself.
You're just like billowing away.
I'm billowing away.
Who's 5?
Who's 5?
Not me.
I think that's.
I'm 5. That's Sildar.
Yeah.
All right, Sildar is going to attack.
That's the worst.
Sildar is going to attack the goblin that you cut its cheek, which is actually happens to be the last goblin standing next to the bugbear.
Pretty no more.
And let's see here. He makes his multi-attack, and one of the attacks hits.
It's been ready for hours.
And
I'm not eating that right now.
deals 3 plus damage. I'm not going to bore you because Sildar's not a character. And we move on to whoever holds the 6th.
Me.
All right, Draco.
Come on, Dragon.
Dragonborn. That is your turn.
He's attacking, of course.
Um.
I'm eating this bugbear. I don't care.
Who are you attacking?
Who are you attacking?
Bugbear.
Oh yeah, the goblin's bloodied. Forgot to mention that. Sildar bloodied the goblin.
Where you go, Sildar?
Thank you, Sildar.
So who are you?
I'm glad we.
Well, actually, Sildar, the bugbear is out of your reach because he walked
Then I'll
backwards.
throw a
to
hand
Kevin.
axe at him.
You could also firebolt, which is better.
Is the goblin in range?
Both of them are. Well, they're not within striking range, and you cannot move past him.
Then I can throw an axe past him, right?
Or firebolts.
I'll firebolt the big
Bugbear?
guy. The big guy.
The big guy.
Wait, why? I didn't do anything.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the bugbear is bigger than both of you.
Ah, forget it.
Nah.
So
And I'm bigger than you.
roll to hit.
Okay.
And wait a second, your spellcasting attack bonus is what?
My
Your spellcasting attack bonus is intelligence, which is +3. So yeah, if you hit, Clark will not survive.
What?
If you miss, you miss.
it's 19.
Oh.
What happens to him?
Okay. So I shoot the firebolt at him.
What do you shoot it at?
I go.
So you like
No, I go
you
like.
usually like you put away your pick and you do this.
And then I shoot it, and when it hits him,
his face.
Like a Zula. Oh, do you want the fire to be blue?
but the fire is blue, and it has like energy around it, exactly like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, did we
Can I
finally kill
shoot
this
it?
thing?
I go,
Well, yeah, that's what he's describing.
He's
And then-
describing.
and then it hits him, and it blows up, and he's charred, and he just falls over.
Oh, so he goes. It explodes.
And he just goes,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
All right. So, as this happens, you put your pick away, and you put your hand over, like you like use Julian's shoulder as an aim, and you fire your firebolt. And Clark, who was looking straight up at the ceiling, trying to throw javelins at Cornelius, looks down just in time to see the firebolt hit him straight in the chest. And since he is off balance, since he was looking up, it explodes and he flies and lands flat on his back
And he's
and
charred.
is dead.
He's charred and on fire still.
All right.
And he's charged.
So what's what?
Let's see, who's seventh?
Me.
All right, it's your turn. What is left is a goblin, a single goblin.
Who is
Alright.
bloodied?
Who is
Oh, with the cheek. Yeah. All right. Let's do this.
yeah, the one that you zapped its cheek with your force lightning, and the one that Sildar hit.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Take a swing.
Yep.
All right, roll the hit. Normal or great weapon master?
Normal.
Okay.
8.
8 plus 6.
6.
All right, so. That's
14.
You need to sleep.
a
Four.
miss.
14's a miss.
Its armor class is 15. Everyone is missing by 1.
Never mind. 13. I get a do-over.
Who needs to sleep?
Fine, you get a do-over.
Nah, fine.
No, you get a
No.
do-over.
I need to end this.
Honestly, like, we need to end this, and honestly, I don't, no offense, Nathan, but your character sheet is kind of a lie. I don't want to have to make another turn for Ronan. Since you hit
13 plus
With
6,
your-
19. Boom, done.
with your rage,
How is it a lie?
with your rage
A lie.
and your magic and everything that is going on with your barbarianness, it doesn't matter what you roll, the goblin will die.
Barbarianness.
Okay.
What happens to it?
He dies from electricity.
Well, I mean, oh, you could add that in since there's like electricity around you. Just like,
There you go.
There. Good night.
Electricity.
So yeah,
Not
so
really.
chop it apart across its stomach, chop it in half, and then the electricity, it just fries it.
What's inside of
all right.
it?
So as you
2 charcoal pieces left.
as you whip your sword straight across its stomach and you gut it, you gut the goblin. You gut the goblin. That's what you say.
I'm free.
But your magical light, the magical lightning that flies out of your eyes, it's not lightning. It's force lightning. So it
Force.
kind of rips the goblin to shreds.
Yeah.
It doesn't fry it. It just rips it apart.
That's fine.
It's like you put it into a blender.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay.
Can I taste the bugbear?
Oh, you're not gonna want to
It's
do
already
that.
cooked.
It's charred.
It's already cooked.
It's overcooked.
Oh, no.
That's not a good taste.
Why do you want to taste stuff?
It's. I'm alive.
It's pretty good.
Oh!
Who wants to taste it?
It's already cooked.
I'll
because
taste it.
It's already cooked because you got killed by a fire.
Taste it. It's really good. I'm not just lying. I'm not just saying that.
Okay.
I rolled like barely good enough.
So if you
I
were
rolled a 13 on my d20. I flipped to heads on my coin, and I rolled a 2 on my d4. So I was like, fine, it tastes good.
You rolled half of all everything. Pretty much. You basically
Pretty
rolled
much,
half.
I rolled just over half on everything because,
All right.
Call it, Julian.
Are we calling it?
and well, you've all just killed. You have wiped out everything in this cave.
Let's
Sweet.
Take a rest.
So
Long rest.
And then-
so I'm gonna replenish my
So
health.
as soon as that happens, Sildar just goes, and he drops his mace, and he basically face plants into the floor.
And
It's tired.
I'm cleaning you
Okay,
up.
so you press to digitate everyone. Everyone's clean now.
Everybody's clean.
All right, so everyone's going to take a long rest.
I'm replenishing.
Everyone will
myself.
have all of their health and resources back.
I have 3 spells.
And
right?
that
I didn't
is
get
where we're
hit.
going to end it off for today.
I really
Thank
did.
you for watching.
All my
Thank you for watching all of our one watcher.
There were 3
I
at
think
one
it's
point, I
me.
think.
And-
Nathan.
or Mima. And
Mima talks
we
a
will
lot.
see you
She doesn't.
next
She
week.
never types.